Black Man's Thoughts, man. This is boy Yeshayahu. Post-game thoughts, man. My reaction to game one versus the Texans. Um, what did I think? Like most people, I think we look rusty. I know Lamar had a tweet talking about he was rusty. I seen a quote, one of the coaches in the league had said that after this and seeing how the teams played, he's going to revisit his thoughts on preseason. And I think Judge Zerbiak, shout out to Judge Zerbiak, he said that John Harbaugh said the same. So, meaning that next year they may really look at playing more of the starters. He didn't commit 100% to that, but he did say that they will relook at that, and obviously any indication to tell you that they see something to cause a relook. Yeah, but as far as that, I think that it was a sloppy game. You know what I mean? Let's start with number 8. I think he had the highest or best quarterback rating in the division this week, but that was hard pressed. And that was an anomaly. Joe Burrow didn't even throw for 100 yards. But the score looked better than it was. It just seemed like Joe Flacco. It seemed like Lamar couldn't get going. It seemed like the receivers wasn't getting a ton of separation. Stingley had Odell on lock mode. Every time I saw him, he was well covered. Bateman, we'll talk about him in a second, but I didn't see nobody getting really open. I think Isaiah Likely 1 catch, 4 yards. I didn't see anything that really stood out. Offensive line definitely stood out early in the game. They was getting beat bad. I mean, it just seemed like Lamar was constantly under pressure. And that was alarming. You know what I mean? Especially since we was deemed to have such a really good offensive line, man. I didn't like how that looked one bit. So they definitely have to step up with the O-line play. Give them a few more seconds. We lost J.K. for the season. What does that mean going forward? To me, it would seem like J.K. as well as the Ravens, both or if not one side, needs a fresh start. I mean, at this point in time, there's really nothing that J.K. can say in terms of or having leverage of his contract. I mean, the Ravens did exactly what he wanted to do. They let him do it. They gave him the freedom to do so. And it seemed like, all the time of holding out the starters, holding them out preseason, Ronnie Stanley, extra days. It seemed like it all came crashing down. They had just enough time to play the majority of game one, and that was it. Sad, man. I think that, I don't know, man. I think that's weird. I think that's very unfortunate how this one team, man, just every single year for the last 4 years now, 3, 4 years, 5 years tops, has just been beaten and destroyed with injuries, man. I mean, he doesn't get questioned like I think he should, concerning all those draft picks and very little turning out to really, really, really be great talent. You know what I mean? Where's the pass rush? Where's the development of all these people you've drafted? The Jalen Fergusons, the Fergusons, the Oways, all these people. Where's this pass rush? If we're getting all these players, where's the pass rush? But at the same time, I can't say what it's doing is giving us depth. And that's why our preseason records are so good, because we have great depth, but we didn't get that great talent. I mean, so we're gonna have to definitely look at a running back, but at the same time, it goes like this. Another high draft running back. I mean, it would be kind of foolish to go looking at who was healthy, all Ohio State. When I get to Ravens, I'm like, my career's over. So I would definitely think about, man, maybe I should just get a fresh start somewhere else, fresh eyes, And the Ravens too, man. Like, there's no way you could pour money into this guy. So we got to see what Justice Hill and Gus Edwards going to do, which is interesting because Justice Hill was playing more than before Gus Edwards in the preseason games. And some people, including myself, thought, was Justice Hill promoted and Justice Hill demoted? Did Justice Hill look that much better than Gus Edwards? We're going to see. Now we're going to see. We're going to see who gets the starts. We're going to see who gets the touches. Receivers, Bateman, he looked okay. I mean, you know, when Bateman's pretty good with dangerous with the ball in his hands. I'm interested to see more. Zay is him. He is, as advertised, completely used in innumerable ways. But I hope this isn't like Greg Roman. You know, every time we see a screen, we know, Zay Flowers. Do some screens, mix it up some. You know, when Greg Roman, every game we knew was going to do that dumbass reverse. Excuse my language. That dumb reverse. And I hope this doesn't become very, very, very monotonous or very, very predictable offense. Lamar has to get on track, man. He has to get in rhythm. You know, all these quarterback coaches, you know, I like Lamar, but, you know, on this show, we're going to definitely critique everybody. And Lamar got too many coaches, too many quarterback coaches, too many people that he's working with that be continually hold the ball like a loaf of bread, make bad decisions, overthrow, not get the ball out quickly. He has to definitely process this a little faster, especially going to a passing offense. The line didn't look that great. Receivers didn't look that great, man, you know, except for, you know, Zay, you know, and no splash plays against Odell. He did, you know, make some plays. But we're going to see. Odell looked pretty good at times, man. It really definitely, it had splashes of rhythm. So I'm interested to see when it's continuously in rhythm. Defense, man, Roquan, Queen, all out of this world game. We lost Marcus Houston, which we're waiting the injury results. They say it's a torn pec, could be out 4 to 6 weeks, but then they say that, you know, he's like, you know, optimistic it's not as serious. So we're going to see. We're going to see with that probably later on today. Matabuke, good game. Oh wait, very, very, very active. You know, just can't close. Clowney, active again, just can't close. Missed the open sack, missed maybe 2 sacks. I didn't hear anything from Travis Jones. You know, Queen very active. The DB room didn't get up a lot of big plays, but you know, I think if that was a more of a seasoned vet, they made it have a little bit more success. Darby was active. I noticed him. You know, Hamilton was laying the wood out there. Darius Washington making plays. He came up with a sack. Defense overall 5 sacks. I think only one play over 20-something yards, of 25 yards or whatever. They gave up. So pretty decent. But again, it's a rookie quarterback, first-year coach, first game of their new coach. So we're going to see. They had a lot of players out on the offensive line as well, so they was plagued by injury. So overall, 25-9, Texans lose to the Ravens. We're going to Cincinnati, where, you know, we're going to play in Cincinnati, I believe, where they're going to be proving everybody that, hey, first game was just rest. So Mike McDonald better come with it. Odafe, Owe, this is your game. This is against a passing offense that's going to throw the damn ball. They going to throw that ball because they only threw for 84 yards last game. So they coming out throwing. So we're going to see. A lot of odds are going to be on these pass rushers. Let's see what Matabuke can do. Get a little bit more comfortable, knocking off the rust, man. We're going to see what's going to look like, man. As we get closer to the end of the week, we'll see the injury report. I heard that they're leaving Mark Andrews out specifically just for this game, so we'll see. Let us know what you think. Let us know who stood out to you, who's the defensive players of the game, who's the players that stood out to you. Not named Roquan and Queen. I think Steven stood out. Man, boy was hitting out there. Like I said, Darby, I noticed Darby a lot. Malik Harrison didn't play too bad, man. I noticed he's a very physical guy, man. I like him out on the field. I feel comfortable when he's on the field, actually. I've seen him play outside linebacker a lot. So that's, you know, is he, you know, let's keep an eye on his snaps at outside linebacker versus inside linebacker. I didn't see Simmons, the linebacker. I didn't see him. I seen Latavius Robinson at times. So, we're gonna see, man. Let us know what you think. Like, subscribe, share. Support Yahoo.